Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we are doing the Final Fantasy XIV, the 2023 Rising event. What drives us? Is again looking a worried sister. If truth be told, no matter what Hoggy wants to do, it is my intent to support him. It's his life after all, no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, if he is sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath I am to impose. Till my brother has found his answer, might I trouble you to keep an eye on him? Please take his request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and it is more dangerous still for one who spurns help. Like a pea, I did not wish for Nahagi to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. Thank you. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to Weaver's Guild, but I will see you again anon, if you'll excuse me. Hoggy's off this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We leave him in your capable hands, my friends. That's right, because when we left, they basically had told him that he needs to stop adventuring because he's on this idea that he has to do everything himself. Oh, it's you. What is it? Is that so? I'm sorry, this is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Has looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places. From her I heard tales about adventurers and came to admire them. Upon learning the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains where our aunt lived. It's just for times like these that people need stories of hope, she used to say. And I believed she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work, but she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then, I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that, I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others. That I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when it's doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It'd be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister, people who aren't adventurers but are familiar with them. Who in Udo would fit that description? Of course, who else but Miss Momodi? In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once. Okay. Because, I mean, that's just it. You really can't do a whole lot all on your own. You kind of have to have or be willing to accept help from others. I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then. But now this place feels like a second home, and I come all the time for crumpets. I think I'm so springy and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now isn't the time for that. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Modi. Well, now, if it isn't Kyrian and Hoggy, to what do I owe the pleasure of both your companies today? So I'm going to get your advice on a certain matter. The misconception you've developed about being an adventurer, that's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try some might to figure it out. I keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insights. Hmm. This is just a gut feeling, but I recognize what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, suppose you fail to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? From this here counter, I've indeed seen off many an adventurer, each and every one unique, with dreams and destinations all their own. What's by their differences, they all share something in common, a reason for first embarking upon their journey. Would you mind telling us why you chose the adventuring life? In a sense, that is true. Every time I pick up a game, that's... How very like you. Keep that reason close to your heart now. You hear? And you, Hoggy, what inspired you to become an adventurer? Simple, really. I heard about adventurers from my sister and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. Then isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no, you have reason all your own. Why, though 12, I see now, at some point my desire to prove myself to her had displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. That's the misconception she wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself, mind, but it's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Well, that's enough for me for today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Momodi. Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy, doing what you do. Thank you too. For coming to me, I think I know what to say to her now. And though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I'd like your help with. See, the letters we collect in Limsa Mensa, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. But now that letter should be on display at the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. That whole area used to be so less packed with people. That's been a long, long time ago. Ah, welcome back. Dare I hope you were able to find the answer? Yes, I'm happy to say Miss Momodi helped me to come to a realization. When I go back to speak with my sister... I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there's a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Very well, let us search together, the more swiftly to find it. Seeing adventurer, should you chance to read this letter, I pray it finds you well. Much time has passed since you helped us to rebuild in the wake of that terrible disaster. We still remember you most fondly. Our lives continue to be hard. Every day brings new challenges. Nonetheless, we have regained a semblance of what we once had, and smiles are beginning to return to faces. The morrow will be brighter than today. This we dare to believe now, thanks to you. And should you for yourself face hardship, I pray that you believe the same. Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of birdsong and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now, in hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you would all share in my desire to make the charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Wench in Limsa Lominsa. Eagerly do I await your coming. Wonder if that's the kind of a lead-in of a quest for the new expansion, which to me looks very much like the anime beach filler episode. No look over here so far. How about you? Blue Chocobo, yes, this is the one. All that's left then is to talk to my sister. Do you know where she is? She went to the Reaver's Guild, saying that she had business there. Perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. For this too, I might trouble you to accompany Hoggy. Afterwards, I ask that you tell me how events unfold. I shall await you at the Ruby Road Exchange. God damn it. God damn it. You're here too? I must confess I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. Oh dear, you came to find me? My apologies for taking so long. So, were you able to find the answer? To begin with, I want you to look at this. An explorer is assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others. But a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I've decided that I will answer the invitation. Then this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone? I wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden, and in my obsession, I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. See what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me, and I was able to remember that this thanks to Miss Modi and Warrior of Light, and whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reasons. Is that alright with you? You just say you didn't need my approval, but to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. That's nice of you. Do you remember what you once told me, Hoggy, shortly after the calamity struck? Did you interview adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of adventures have they been to? You never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? Never ever. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too. Well, that's as fine an aspiration as any, but you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like in the tales, perhaps? Oh no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all, yes. Oh yes. I'll travel the world and meet lots of people. When I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. For that boy to spurn help for one of my approval, I couldn't bear to see it. And in order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardships. But you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others, and instead take things as they come. As long as you are true to yourself and recognize your limits, You'll surely find a way forward. And remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree? Understood. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition in Limsa Lominsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I shall give these garments to you now. I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. For me, thank you so much, sister. I must thank you too. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep on working hard to be like you. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him, and I look forward to meeting you again. Be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Till next time. Okay, let's go see the Wandering Minstrel and finish up this quest, which will then just leave us 2 more, I believe. Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Hagi and Kipia. I see. Pleased am I to hear that. When we first set out on our journeys, 'tis usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Hagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. These events have inspired a new verse in me, a verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds, and the hopes of those who see them off. Get a message from the director is my guess. That's what it was last year. Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy, conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here, and I may express my gratitude. 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Since we set forth upon this journey, countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many an adventurer along the way. If truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so, days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on, and it is thanks to my wonderful comrades and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now, I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile. But even when it is with a frown, you tell me that you are still enjoying yourself. It is no exaggeration to say that I derive all of my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step for step. Now the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. Together we have built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe. May you ever walk with in the light of the crystal. I dare say Hoggy is aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kippa will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you'd lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. More visions? By morning light, the journey starts, a trail of hope within our hearts. On westerly wind to river song, into the world where we belong. Above fields of white and azure sky, sunset storm, a crimson fire, jewels a glitter on pitch black veil, a new day dawns, so goes the tale. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. Where you go, whom you will meet, what you will see, there is no telling what the future holds for anyone. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this. The bonds you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind, they shall one day spur you forward. So pray, continue walking your own path, wherever your journey leads. I shall be praying for your happiness. With memories shared, get all our own as one we brave frontiers unknown. Thank you for 10 years. It's hard to believe that it's been 10 years since this all pretty much started. Very hard to believe. But it has been. And it's had its ups and downs. But hopefully it'll continue for another 10 years. Thank you for joining us here this evening for this little quest. Hopefully you come by again and join us for more videos, either here on YouTube or maybe when we stream over on Twitch on a daily basis. Till then, have a wonderful rest of your day.